Your event platform has over 200 features. Meanwhile, you and your team only use like 6. I've sat through event platform demos where vendors show 20, 50, sometimes over 7,500 features in a single presentation. And every time I'm watching the room, everyone's nodding along, taking notes, getting excited about all the things this platform can do. But here's what actually happens once the contract is signed and the event is over. All those dozens of features, teams end up using only maybe 6 of them, sometimes even less. And nobody in this industry wants to talk about it because every major platform is doing the same thing. It's feature data. You get a performance during the demo and a fraction of the value after. So in this video, I'm going to break down why this keeps happening, what it's actually costing you, and why the industry has zero incentive to fix it. Let's get into it. Demo versus reality. Most event platforms are sold on feature volume, not feature outcome, and that's by design. During demos, vendors walk through every capability they have because more features look like more value on paper. It's not a product walkthrough, it's a sales tactic. The goal of the demo isn't to show you what your team will actually use. It's to make every other platform look like it has less. That's how deals get won in this space. Whoever has the longest feature list wins the procurement checklist. But there's a massive gap between what gets shown in a 60-minute demo and what an event team actually touches day to day. There is no defined outcome and no accountability for achieving or not achieving those outcomes. And this isn't just about unused features sitting there collecting dust. When you have 200 plus features and your team only uses 6, you're subsidizing a product roadmap that was never built for you. You're funding features that exist on a sales slide, not in your workflow. But it goes deeper than wasted spend. Those extra features create noise. They make the platform harder to learn. They slow your team down, and they give you the illusion that you're getting more than you actually are. That's the part that bothers me the most. It's not just feature bloat. It's a pricing justification dressed up as product value. In my experience, most teams I talk to are using less than 40% of what they're paying for. Why this keeps happening? The way event software is built and sold rewards complexity over clarity, and nobody has any reason to change it. Platforms add features because it helps them close deals and justify price increases, not because event teams ask for them. When was the last time an event planner said, "I wish this platform had more features"? They didn't. They asked for the ones they already have to work better, and the buying process makes this even worse. The person evaluating the software in a demo is almost never the person who will be using it every day to run events. There's a big gap there. So the decisions get made based on a checklist comparison, not on what actually helps the team execute. This is how the entire industry operates. Build more, charge more, demo more. Whether any of it gets used is someone else's problem. The industry evolved this way because the sell side has not been pushed back enough to correct this behavior as software providers. The buyer side is just too busy managing the extraordinary bandwidth it takes to execute events. As neither side is incentivized to change things, event tech continues to operate business as usual, and buyers continue to be overwhelmed and overpaid. By the way, make sure you subscribe because I'm going to keep having these conversations whether the industry likes it or not. Back to the video. What feature bloat actually costs you. It's not just the software price tag. It's everything that comes with it that nobody warns you about. Think about the training time alone. If your software training deck is longer than your event run-up show, the problem isn't your team. The problem is that the product was never designed to be easy to use. It was designed to be easy to sell. Then there's the adoption problem. When a platform is too complex, teams don't push through it. They work around it. They start building spreadsheets alongside the platform. They only use the 1 or 2 modules they understand. And before you know it, you're paying enterprise pricing for what is essentially a glorified registration tool. And here's the part nobody talks about. The hidden cost of complexity is that your team stops trusting the platform altogether. They stop logging data properly, they stop using the reporting tools, and the data quality drops off a cliff. So now you're not just overpaying for features you don't use, you're also getting worse data from the features you do use. I recall one enterprise account coming to us from a billion-dollar event tech provider with 0 reports to migrate. Their account had no reporting as they found it too cumbersome and began managing the attendee data outside of the platform. This was directly because of a poor reporting mechanism, but shows where feature bloat led to poor adoption, workarounds, and a wasted budget. They came to us with a myriad of downstream issues, extra training costs, slower onboarding, fragmented tools, team frustration, and ending up with multiple tools. This is happening happening in 2026. How to think about this differently. The question shouldn't be how many features does this platform have? It should be how many of these features will my team actually use in the next 12 months to achieve our specific outcomes? Because when you evaluate software based on a feature checklist, the platform with the most check marks wins. And that's exactly what vendors are counting on. A better approach is to map out the 5 or 10 workflows your team runs repeatedly for every single event, and then evaluate the platform based on how well they handle those specific workflows, not how many extras they throw in to pad the demo. And honestly, start asking vendors the uncomfortable question. What's your actual adoption rate across these features? Watch how fast the conversation changes. For every RFP that gets distributed, the key indicator for success is missing. What outcome should the event tech partner help the buyer achieve? I see this missing repeatedly from the evaluation process. In addition, what does training look like? And can you give specific references on how long training will take and how long it takes to generally adopt your tool? We need to move away from feature wars and into outcome-based evaluation of event tech software. Is your event tech partner helping you achieve your outcomes as a partner, or are they just watching from the sidelines? If you want to stay in the loop on more of these conversations about what's happening in event tech and where the industry is headed, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one. I'll see you soon.